So you're gonna sit and I'm gonna walk?
Yes, that is the compromise.
Nate wants to sit, Katie wants to walk.
I asked, so, I don't know, an episode ago, I mentioned, common question is, are we sitting or are we walking? And today I wanted to sit because I've been on my feet all day long, working in the house, and Katie wanted to walk because
I've been behind the computer all day.
Yeah, so the compromise is I'm gonna be just strolling on the tricycle.
Which means he's gonna outrun me.
Oh no, I'll just go.
You can take a nice leisurely pace.
I'll try. We'll see how this works. I usually hold the camera with the other arm, and my arm's already getting tired.
Aww.
Aww.
Vlogger problems. Come on,
Kinsley. Let's go.
So, happy Monday, y'all.
Katie.
Yes, love?
Why don't you walk us through what we did this weekend?
Because you don't remember?
No, I remember.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to start right here where you did some work.
Yeah. I took out a couple more trees.
And a bush.
Yeah, so there was a tree here and a bush here. Got the majority of it down.
There were chickens here.
There were chickens here.
And
why don't you walk through it since you clearly want to talk about it?
No, I don't. I'm just going to interject. There's chickens, there's chicken wire, actually sheep wire,
Yep.
netting, and a coop.
Yep.
The OG coop. All right, take it from there, Katie.
So there's 2 trees up here, a tree and a bush over here, a coop in the middle, and removed what I could. Moved the coop. Oh, they all got out.
Yep.
Well, that's not working out so well.
No.
So speaking of chickens that had the coop here, we relocated them, but we didn't realize that there was a little hole in the net. So they're able to push out, and this is where they lived for the last 6 or 7 months.
It's been a while.
So they keep coming back to it. The rooster stays put. He has other ladies in with him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost all of them.
No, it's all of them.
Oh,
it's all the
only
Rhode
5?
Islands.
There's
I'm sorry,
only 5?
it's all the Buckeyes, yeah.
Buckeyes, okay.
Yeah, there's only 5 females and 1 rooster.
We've put 4 of them in twice and 1 of them in once, and now they're all out.
Yep.
You know what? Looks like we have some free-ranging Buckeyes.
Well, the point is for them to be free-ranging eventually, but I want them to learn that that's their new home.
Yeah, up there.
Up there, because I want them to free-range up there by the pond where we have more bugs and stuff, because our free-rangers already come over here.
Yes.
And I just want the 2 groups to kind of stay separate, if possible.
That makes sense.
Usually we don't have this much trouble relocating chickens. We relocate chickens all the time, if y'all haven't noticed that.
It's a common occurrence on the Kraemer homestead.
And usually they're totally fine.
Well, so you just need to patch up that hole and then stick a charger on it, a fence charger. Yeah,
we were going to put a charger on it the night we moved them, but we didn't have a grounding rod.
Grounding rod, yeah.
So we just need to get that fixed up. There's one more small autumn olive tree that's kind of in there. It's like the bushy part at the bottom. I just need to get a chainsaw in there and get that cut down.
What about your little... You gotta move, little thing. You guys are curious.
They're so trusting and curious.
They're very curious. What about your little handheld thing?
That's what I'm gonna use.
Oh, okay. I guess that is technically a chainsaw.
It's a big one.
All right. But look out! Look out! Look out, Buckeyes.
How's your seating working for you?
Well, it's going fine. It really is going fine. It just there happens to be some hens in the way. All right. There we go. And we're off. Are we going to the pond area?
Sure, I don't know where we're going. You're leading.
Well, I'm gonna meet you over there. Okay.
You do fit over here this way.
I don't like going that way with this. I like this way better. We had our neighbor come over, Howie, and he drove his truck over this way, so we had to cut this big branch out of here, this big bush, which is good because the tractor kept hitting it. He came over to grab some firewood that we cut down last year or 2 years ago when Matthew was out here clearing out this area with his compact track loader. We haven't finished this yet. We're so close.
We haven't even touched it again.
We're so close. Katie put on a door. We still have one more door to do, and then it's pretty much done.
Yeah, except for fixing the foundation.
Oh yeah, we need to put it under.
That's kind of what the holdup has been, is figuring out whether we want to put it on pallets then plywood, on pavers or steppers. But we know we need to put it on something. So this is where we move. There's the Buckeye Rooster.
Oh, by the way, the reason I had
them double stacked is because the door doesn't shut. They dumped it. I kept it that way for you. I didn't change it. Whoa. Let's get you guys some more water.
Well, did you like your new ladies? Since your old ladies wouldn't stay in with you? Huh? Some nice looking ladies you got there.
Watch out, little man. Oops. Where's the hole at? Nathan, where's the hole at? Where's the hole at?
I don't know where the hole's at.
Oh, I thought you said you saw it.
It's right here.
This one right here? There's right here.
There's a hole here. That
one's pretty small for them.
There's a hole here.
Yeah.
There's a hole
There's all
here.
Sorts of them. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said you saw where they were getting out at.
No, I just saw that there was a hole.
Oh, okay.
So it's either they're jumping up and over, there's another one here. There's a big hole right over here.
Yeah, just trying to figure out where we need to repair.
Yep.
And how many bags of zip ties we need.
There's a big one right here. Oh, is this the one? Where did this come from?
This one came from, I think, the former Gen Pop, where we didn't have it electrified, so they just kept chewing on it when they were bored.
Yeah, and the geese, the geese really like to.
Yeah.
They're very good at chewing on things. Yeah, there's just a bunch.
Yeah.
So it'll just be
we'll just have to walk around it.
A patchwork on top of the patchwork that's already there.
Yeah. And then we moved the Rhode Island Reds and the one more black Australorp and one more black Cochin up with the existing black Australorp crew so that we could free up a run that our grow-out chickens will now move to, because they're getting way too big for their chicken tractor that we move, 2 times a day. It's getting too crowded, so finally we're able to make this move. So now my next step is I want to get the tractor and get it cleaned out down there, and then put some fresh bedding, and then add another shade net and get them, all of the littles, moved.
So where are the chickens that we put in here?
Are they out or are they inside?
They're all just inside.
They were outside early this morning. I threw food too, because these guys aren't used to the little feeder.
Yeah, they're just huddled in the corner.
Yeah, they'll come out. They were out earlier.
Yeah.
And they were all getting along just fine earlier today. They were intermingled.
Yeah. Yeah, we had these guys moved too. We tried to go around different trees. This one, they got new grass on both sides, just kind of the way it worked out. And this guy, who is that? That barred.
That is the barred ruck that should be in the pen to the right that you're looking at. Oh. She lives in there.
Oh, there's a. Oh. How are they?
An olive egger got out.
Oh, you know
my goodness. Oh, we'll deal with that later. That thing. We forgot to deal with it later. They pushed it and made themselves a nice little.
Yeah. Huh. All
How
right.
funny. They're like, we're free.
Yeah.
fun part of moves. If you don't completely make sure everything's secure, is you get a lot of loose chickens after a move. And these ones, we didn't move them far. We simply just adjusted their nets. We didn't even move their coop. What, baby?
Do you want to try to get them back in now?
I don't know if they're going to go easily. Probably not. We'll give them a rooster break for a while.
Okay.
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
They didn't approve with the grass that we gave them. They're telling us that we should have moved them backwards.
Right.
She might go back in.
She might.
Hey, sweetie. Yeah, she's not going to. I'm not chasing a chicken right now.
Nope.
It's too warm. I'll wait till they're more calm in the evening.
One of these times we need to go walk over to the east fence line. See how that's doing over there. But it's pretty much up here what we did, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just getting the rest of the moves up here done. So all of the chickens that are supposed to be up here are up here, in theory.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the rest will just be getting the other shed built and getting rid of the two 50-gallon barrels over there, and then setting up the feed and whatnot up here so that it's all kind of organized, because we are trying to get the chickens so they're all either in the triple hoop coops or up here.
Yeah. Can we also get a set of the like various chicken tools we have, like the scissors and another net catcher, and just have it all up here so we're not
That's
doing
the
the back
point
and
of
forth.
the sheds, is to make sure that we have all, because the other night when we had an issue with a chicken that got caught in some fish line, and the scissors had disappeared where they were supposed to be.
Yep.
And so I'm holding a chicken and I go to reach for scissors where they've been for months and they're not there, and it's like, oh no, so yelling and like, hey, help, you know, trying to make sure, you know, so just trying to make sure we have everything that we need. Like when Nate was on vacation, or not on vacation, but was visiting his family, and Sophia, when she was still with us, got her head stuck in one of these nets, and I'm by myself, and she weighs just as much, if not more than I do, and trying to physically get her out of a netting that she has a hoof and a head and another hoof stuck in. And I remembered that thankfully there was a pair of scissors in a little tote, because we had tried to do that earlier, because I was, and of course I didn't have any, like I didn't have my trike with me, I didn't have anything, I was just on foot, so I'm like hoofing it back, and then I get just past the coops and I realize, oh yeah, we have scissors in that coop. And so I just was like, I'm physically not going to be able to lift her out of it and maneuver her out, so I just cut the netting. Yeah. Just turned it, thankfully it wasn't electrified at that time, or she would have been getting shocked the whole time.
That would have been painful.
That would have been awful. She wouldn't have been as calm as she was. She was just laying there. Because I think she had probably given up, because it was crazy.
Poor thing.
So yeah, we just need to make sure that we have the right supplies in all the different areas. So like a thing for compost, like so rakes and all the food, and a net and scissors and just all the little things. VetRx.
Blue coat, red coat.
Yep, an extra, either an extra temporary pen or something like a quarantine area. So all those things, that's what I got the sheds for, and what I was hoping to use those for is just getting them organized. And well, first it's getting them built, and then it's getting them organized. Yeah. You know, one project at a time, with 6 of them happening all at once.
Pretty much. 1/6 of a project at a time.
Yep. So yeah, so everyone's moved for the most part. We just got like we mentioned, the little ones in the tractor. Hopefully we'll get to those get those moved tonight.
Let me hold this.
Yeah.
That one wants to go back in.
Yeah. She does. Excuse you, Levi.
Is it gonna go around?
Yeah, these ones very rarely go out, but
yeah.
Oops. Probably because we've got 2 with one eye in there.
Yeah.
Both of our white chickens in there,
she's around the
our white
corner.
and black
Never
ones,
mind.
only have one eye. They got picked on as babies, or something happened as a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure 100%, and so.
One of them, Mama pecked the eye. I thought it was...
That was Lefty. That was the rooster.
Oh, that was Lefty that is no longer...
Yeah, he's been rehomed and probably, unfortunately,
Yeah,
in the freezer.
probably.
I mean, that's where most roosters go, to be honest. So
Yep.
it's an unfortunate part of when you have just lots of roosters.
Lots of roosters.
Yep. It's pretty calm up here right now.
It's very calm up here. It's nice.
Yeah.
Significantly less bugs than
Yes.
historically.
Yeah. It's a lot nicer.
It's actually nice to hang out up here because temperature-wise, it seems to be a little cooler here than it is down by the house. And then maybe it's the shade and stuff, I don't know.
Yeah. Just where the sun is.
And then it's quieter here, except for the lawnmower that's happening right now.
Yeah, except for if the neighbor's doing any yard work, but
Yeah.
yeah, you don't hear a lot of this. You hear a lot more nature over here.
Yeah, when we first moved here, I wanted to have the RV here, but there was way too many trees.
Yeah. We
And
couldn't
then-
get it. We couldn't get it back over here.
Yeah, and then there was just no utilities. Like we didn't have a septic to empty things into. Well, we didn't.
There was
we're
nothing.
Yeah, there was nothing.
There was nothing here.
Yeah,
There
was
still is
there
nothing
was
here.
no water. There was no power.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, so
So, yeah, we just opted for the easier route to start with because we knew everything else would be, and still is, a work in progress.
yep.
We might, I think, if we ever do like set up off grid, this is a great, because this is where we talked about doing either some glamping tents or some type of, tiny home type experience around the pond and whatnot. And I think it's still a goal at some point, whether or not it'll be Airbnb or whether it'll just be for guests and for,
Farm workers.
yeah, exactly. Like, hey, you want to come help? But yeah,
Yep.
so that's what I worked on this weekend, was removing trees and moving chickens.
We had a very busy weekend.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yep. It went so fast. I was hoping it was
The
still
weekend-
Saturday.
The weekend went very fast.
Yeah, I asked Nate, it's like, today's not Sunday, is it? He's like, it is. I was like, dang it. Because getting back to work, I'm just so busy at work that I don't have time to.
Even with your 3-day weekend, it was fast.
Yeah, I've got a couple 4-day weekends coming up because I have to burn some more PTO. And then when I get back from all of my trips for work, I'll have probably at least a week, if not a week and a half solid of flex days that I'll be able to take because I'll be working for 2 solid weeks without a day off. So,
Yeah, I still think you should just do that every Friday. You just take every Friday off.
yeah, it's just hard right now with how busy we are.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, so even every other, people still schedule stuff on my day off, even though my calendar's complete, says I'm out of office. I'm like, hey guys, I'm not calling into that, so you can put it on my calendar. Just note, when the meeting starts and Katie's not there, you can ping me. I'm not answering. I turn everything off. I am one of those who disconnect 100% when I'm off work. So
The doggies are enjoying their sticks.
they are. They love them. Kinsley's got one behind you.
I was telling Katie 2 days ago, I took the dogs. No, it was yesterday morning.
Yesterday.
I went walking with the dogs through the sheep paddock, trying to show the sheep that they have more area than they're roaming because they're not going over towards the fence.
Oh.
I think there's too much brush for them to feel comfortable. So I led them over there, and the dogs were with me. And then the dogs started just sniffing around and, doing their thing. So we're just kind of walking around. And like usual, Kinsley finds a stick to start eating, and then Levi finds a stick to start eating. And within like 10 seconds of him starting to eat, all of a sudden he's freaking out, like trying to paw his
Muzzle.
mouth, his muzzle, just going crazy. And I thought he was choking, so I went in there, I opened up his mouth, and I was like reaching around trying to find where he was choking. And I couldn't find anything, let him go, and he kept doing it. And so I opened up his mouth again. Well, he had a stick stuck in the roof of his mouth. And I had
Wedged.
Wedged.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was actually piercing the gums.
Ouch.
Yeah, so I pulled it out, and immediately he's like, oh, he started like licking me. He's like, oh, thank you, thank you. And he just stayed with me. He's like, that hurt.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, then he's like, oh, that was fun, and then started playing again.
Yep.
So that was my exciting story for the weekend. That's it, yeah. Other than the house.
Yep.
Been working on the house.
You gave them those updates when you were riding over of things you were working on, or no?
No, I was just talking about something. I don't know. I have no idea what I was talking about.
Our neighbor came over and picked up some firewood.
That. I was talking about that. Thank you for the reminder.
I'm assuming I couldn't hear you that well.
Yeah.
I just thought you said our neighbor's name.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Howie came over.
So I was like, maybe that's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just, I mean, it's standard, just working on the house.
Yep.
Framing's almost done. Need to go and pick up some doors.
Yeah, we tried. I tried real hard to get some doors.
Well, we figured for the front door that when we went to Lowe's, I just wanted to know what size you were going to get so I could pre-frame it, but we still need to get it.
Yeah.
But then there's other doors we need to get, and I just need to get the kit so I can get those framed out. But I'm almost done with all the framing, and then it's electrical, so.
It's a big stick.
Yeah, it's a big stick. And then one of the things I'm trying to do is keep the front field that's by the driveway mowed to keep all of that, the trees and stuff from regrowing and all the brush, the bushes and stuff that were.
Keep it under control. Until we can plant.
Yeah, so I was mowing yesterday and I had to do it in 2 sections because during the heat of the day, there was a couple red wasps that are out and one tried to sting me, but it missed my hand. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to give up until later in the evening, and then I finished it in the evening, so.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it.
That's that.
That's that. So, all right, I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Are you guys all done? Did you get your stick? Are you tired?